Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's Phrase World, where we do reviews, recaps. We talk about political issues. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we talk about celebrity news. Sometimes we don't. We pretty much just talk about whatever we want to talk about, however we want to talk about it, in whatever tone, any type of verbiage. We just get down that way. But now let's talk about my Did You Know segment. I wanted to let you guys know, or did you already know? We're going to talk about Tiger Woods today, yes. We're going to talk about him and all his upsetting news, negative news being played out in the social media or media field. Okay? I'm getting this information from Hollywood Gossip. Okay? That's the HollywoodGossip.com. It's written by a guy by the name of Tyler Johnson. But before I go into the actual article that he wrote on Tiger Woods, his piece that he's given us, I still want to say, have y'all noticed since Tiger Woods' daddy died, he just been off the radar? I mean, he just been doing everything all willy nilly, beating up on his wife. You know, him driving drunk. She leaving his behind, and he just making a spectacle of himself, sitting there having so many different affairs on this woman from different statues of life. You know, one of them was a prostitute, one of them was a waitress. I mean, just from every end of the spectrum of what you wouldn't have thought he would have been a part of. I just think when his daddy died, he just completely went bonkers. I don't know where the drinking started. I don't know what beating, having domestic violence in his life against his wife and this, that, and the third, and all these illustrious affairs he's having. I mean, he might be having some minor problems too, because, people don't drown their sorrows in alcohol or any other illicit type substance abuses or substances unless they're worried about something. I'm like, well, goddamn, Tiger, what did you do? I mean, everything that's done in the dark gonna come to light sooner or later. You done broke up your family. Your career in golf now sucks. I mean, what's going on, dude? We gotta keep him in prayer, y'all, because he just showing out. I mean, totally. I mean, he was under wraps, under key, doing his thing when his daddy was living. But after his daddy head got cold and he exited off this plane of existence, Tiger just showing his ass out there, y'all. I don't understand. He set no good example or nothing. I mean, he do have children, and those are the only examples he should set because nobody should role model their children off of celebrities or entertainers or any of that. They should look at home and follow those role models in their family or whatnot. But let me just go on. That was my sidebar. We're gonna go talk about Tiger Woods arrested on DUI charges. Okay, driving under influence for folks that don't know what DUI means. Okay, but it was written by Tyler Johnson on May 29th, 2017. It goes on to say, guys, golf legend Tiger Woods was arrested early this morning on suspicion of driving under the influence, according to multiple media reports. Okay, police in Jupiter, Florida, says Woods was taken into custody around 3 a.m. I told you everything that's be in the wee hours in the morning, ain't never wickedness going out there. Wickedness, okay, and released on his own recognizance a few hours later. Woods did not post bail. He has yet to comment. He don't need. Did you see the mug shot? I gave y'all the mug shot at the first piece of it. He don't need to say the mug shot says it all. Okay, a golf prodigy who entered the pro circuit in 1997 at the age of 21, Woods won 14 major championships before he turned 32. Okay, that accomplishment is bested only by Jack Nicklaus. He's 18. But remarkably, Tiger has been stuck on 14 for nearly a decade. And that's something. Okay, these days Woods' name is synonymous with scandal, disappointment, following tabloid headlines, and decline on the course. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. He don't went from sugar to shit. Sugar to shit. All right. That was my sidebar note. Moving on. It says, Woods have not won a major tournament since the U.S. Open in June of 2008, and what happened a year after that played a big role. Okay. In the early morning hours after Thanksgiving 2009, Woods was caught cheating on his wife. Cheating on the wife. Okay. We're going to just leave her as Miss Elin. If anybody know, we're going to go into the last name. But you know she's Swedish. I think she's Sweden. Anyway, his wife and the mother of his two kids got cheating, infidelity. What kind of mess is that? Okay, the ugly divorce that followed revealed a side of the once squeaky clean golfer that fans no doubt would have preferred remain hidden. Yes, we didn't want to hear all those deep, dark secrets. Okay, he could have kept that under wraps. ASAP, all day, every day. That was my sidebar. Okay, it was revealed that Tiger was having a scandalous affair with Rachel. I can't pronounce the girl last name, but it started with a U. Okay, a woman previously linked to Bone star David Boreanaz. Okay, then we learned that he had engaged in many other affairs during his marriage, including dalliances with cocktail waitresses and adult film stars. You know, adult film stars or porno stars to keep it on the real real. Okay, he went with porno chicks, y'all. Okay, if y'all don't know what porn is, you Google it. Okay, in 2013, Woods regained his top golf from form and started dating Lindsey Vonn, but his relationship with the Olympic skier eventually faded. I know because she knew he was crazy. Knew he was crazy, y'all. Woods' return to the top of his sport also ended abruptly, besieged by injuries. He has been a shell of his former self in recent years. He ain't been himself. Okay, ain't no shell. He ain't like he came out when his daddy was still living. Okay, a bunch of mess. Oh, this says Tiger has not completed professionally. Wait a minute. Tiger has not competed professionally since February when he was forced to pull out of the Dubai Desert Classic due to his injury. And that's the injury or the alcohol abuse. Which one? Tell me. I really want to know. The truth, that is. Then it goes on to say last month the 41-year-old underwent back surgery, and his optimistic progress reports have fans eagerly awaiting a comeback. Okay, when did he sprain his back? I don't know. I don't know. Did he fall on it? Was it because he crashed his car into a tree? Was it suffering from all the blackouts or something? What's going on with Tiger? I don't know. I don't know. Usually, what golfer hurts their maybe their hand, their shoulder, or something to that effect. But back, Tiger ain't left nothing heavy but that golf club and that bottle he drink from time to time. And what's going on with that? Woohoo! Then he goes on to say, I haven't felt this good in years. Wood said in a blog post published Wednesday that could not have been more poorly timed. I know that's right. So that means he got he done got arrested on the DUI, had a past surgery just recently, and he done fucked all of it up because I'm pretty sure he done got into some other accident as well. And I mean, what's going on? Why the substance abuse? What caused it? That's what they need to be reporting. Okay. Then he goes on to say, right now, my sole focus is rehab and doing what the doctors tell me. He added, I am concentrating on short term goals. There's no word yet from PGA or Woods' remaining sponsors on how this latest scandal will affect his career and further or future earnings. You can bet Team Tiger is in full effect damage control, though. I bet they are. Once a shining symbol of hope for a sport that struggled to attract younger fans, Woods has slowly become a walking cautionary tale. Though he weathered some major PR crisis in the past, we think even his biggest defenders will agree that this is not good. At this point, we can scarcely afford another scandal. Maybe we shouldn't be, but we're kind of shocked. Well, we will have further updates on this developing story for you if and when more information becomes publicly available. For now, join us in remembering back to the last time Tiger was involved in the scandal with the gallery below. And then it says it involved a lot of random women. We listed them above, and we can't help but wonder, was the falling sport icon busted in this case for speeding off to or away from his latest booty call? Has he seen Elon? I mean, insult after insult. Okay? Insult after insult. What do y'all think Tiger should do? Should he just go check himself into rehab? Possibly. And just stay there. Just stay there. Okay? That's what I want for him. Just stay there until he get himself together. Or did he not do something the elite probably wanted him to do? So this probably more so of his what do you call it? Embarrassment, humiliation type stance they're taking on him. I don't know. But Tiger, we'll keep you in prayer, brother. We will keep you in prayer. That's all I got, y'all. That's all I got, y'all. So thank you for coming back to another segment of Did You Know? If you didn't know, now you know. Okay. Bye bye.